Street Scrambler out of the Magwheel Bonneville. As you can see, the bike's all finished now, and I'm just going to quickly take you through all the little finishing off touches that we've done to the bike. I'll grab the camera and walk around the bike with you now and show you. Now, we've finished the bike, like we said, in Triumph's matte graphite metallic, which is a nice sort of colour for a street scrambler. And we've picked out the badges and some of the other details in black, in a satin black. Now, we originally had the side panels in a gloss black with an aluminium silver flash in them, and they didn't sort of blend, and the mudguards were in silver as well, and they didn't blend in. There was too many colours going on. So we've gone to satin black on the side panels with a little matte graphite flash in there, masked in. And we've also changed the tank from an aluminium Monza type gas cap to a CNC black anodised one. Again, it sort of fits in better with the style of the bike. Like I said, there was a bit too much different colours going on with the silver mudguards, so we've gone matte graphite with those as well. Little trick if you're using the standard fuel tank on the Bonneville, to try and visually make it a bit smaller, you can paint the seam in black here. Now if you go all the way around and mask it off and paint it in at the back of the tank as well in black, the tank then blends into the frame, and it actually makes it look about 10 to 20% smaller, even though it's just an optical illusion. Something else we've changed as well, after looking at the bike and the way it looked, is we've changed the sprocket cover from silver to black. Again, just felt it, there was too many colours going on the bike, and we're keeping a black theme a bit more in. We've mounted just a small tail and stoplight on the back. We've also mounted indicators in the ends of the frame tubes here, LED. They're super bright, and it keeps the end of the frame looking really clean, but I'll put them on and you can see how bright they are. Maybe he's not seeing this light so well, but they are really, really bright. Of course, they work in conjunction with the bar end indicators, so you've got plenty of visibility without having obvious indicators on the bike. I think this side of the bike is pretty much as it was in the last stage, other than the tank being painted. We've now obviously painted the back mudguard in matte graphite and the rack. The only thing I'm waiting on here is we're going to put some black fasteners in here, just a bit more of a contrast. We're changing a few of the fasteners on the bike to plated or anodised black. It just smartens the finished job up a bit. But I hope you agree, it's quite a transformation from what the original Magwheel Bonneville looked like. Now the forks, though we've changed the springs, we have added ride height adjusters on them, and we're going to look at the attitude of the bike while I'm riding it for a while and get it all set up. We have raised obviously the back end of the bike as well. What I do intend to do is, actually it's quite a common conversion, is increase the ride height, the fork travel in the front end. It's fairly easily done, especially if you want to ride off-road. You can increase the overall travel of the forks by about 30 millimeters simply by stripping the forks down and adding some spacers and longer bolts to the bottom to space the damper rods out. Then you run some lighter oil, and the forks will move a bit more freely for riding off-road. Added a sump guard underneath. Now again, we were originally going to put a silver one on, but to keep the integrated look of the bike, we've gone for black on there as well. The horn is just in its standard position there, and we've managed to get the mudguard up really high, tucked about the way, but still keep it in its position there. What we've done with the rectifier, with the wiring, it actually goes off under the tank there now as well as the ignition switch wiring. This all goes under the tank, and to do that all you need to do is untape the harness a little bit and you can pull the plugs back, because this headlight is not big enough to get all the plugs in, so it's a handy thing to be able to do. You're not butchering the wiring at all you're doing is untaping it and moving some of the plugs back to a different position. You've got loads of room under the tank to do that, because we had some extra plugs to put in because of the digital clocks here. So that's it all done. Just going to do some riding on it now, and we'll be taking it down to Stafford Bike Show along with the flat track bike that we've done. So if anybody wants to come and have a closer look at the parts, you're more than welcome to come and have a chat with us.